welcome. Today I have a new piece for my small ring journal. I just punch a hole in the corner and put them on a ring. I start with a piece of mixed media paper that is 3.5 by 5-ish, and I am using some distress spray stain in salvaged patina, and I put it on in layers. So I smoosh it and then dry it and smoosh it again. I think I do that at least 3 times. Just want to get a nice, strong presence of that salvaged patina. I think this is number 4. And now I'm going in, and I think that is frayed burlap. That's an oxide. It's either frayed burlap or walnut. And I'm mainly going around the outside edges. I want to get a little bit in the middle, but not take away any of that salvage patina, or just I still want a strong presence of that salvage patina. Now I'm going back in with a salvage patina and getting it back on top of the frayed burlap. That might be walnut stain, I'm not sure. And then I kind of just spritz on some so that it kind of sits there on top, and I let that dry, and I'm prepping my focal image, and it's just a bird I cut with my Cricut on some mixed media paper, and I'm drying it, but as I'm drying it, I'm still just kind of dipping it into that salvage patina. And then I'm taking a stamp. This is a Stampers Anonymous stamp, and I put on some distress ink in walnut stain. I'm also buffing around the edges. So now I'm taking this stencil, and I'm just adding a little bit more patina. Then I remove it from my stencil by putting it on the bird. And I just wanted some in the upper right corner. And now I'm just spritzing just a little bit with the walnut stain, just aging around the edges. dabbing off any excess, and I'm using a baby wipe. And now I'm using the baby wipe to take some of it off using that stencil, so that'll leave a little bit of visual interest and pattern. That's often the way it works. You add it on to take some of it off. And I'm going to take that same stamp with the walnut stain ink and just tap down a few areas of that stamp. And this is one of my big number stamps. I got this at Michael's a long time ago. And I'm taking my Oxide stamp in Mermaid Lagoon and just kind of putting it in a few areas. And now that same stamp with some walnut stain. And now I'm going to add some collage. You know, it looks like in the background I missed on film. I took that fleur-de-lis kind of, not fleur-de-lis, but it's like a flourish. I don't know what the name of the stencil is, but and added some Mermaid Lagoon in a shape. So if you see like leaves, and that's what that is. So these are book pages. Well, that one's a book page. The first one is just an old piece of paper that I've stamped with a stamp from Rubber Dance. The large alphabet stamp is from Stampers Anonymous, and I just kind of had dipped it in some salvaged patina ink. And that is from an old magazine. I just thought it looked interesting. But it gives my bird a little something to sit on. trimming all the excess. This is a stamp from Stampers Anonymous. Just put it on a couple places, and I use the front side and the back side. And I, off camera, can't believe I still am doing that. I added some, I don't know if that was salvaged patina or mermaid lagoon. I think it was salvaged patina on top of those magazine and prints, and I just didn't like it. So now I'm on top of that adding more of my papers back because I just didn't like with all the, I wanted it to stand out more, and I didn't like all the blue on it. So I'm covering it back up. But that really is the beauty of mixed media. If you don't like it, just cover it up and do it again. But I really like the guy's face. I think he's advertising Beam chewing gum, but it just looks, when it's all done, it looks like the bird staring right in his face, which I thought was kind of cool. And I spray a fixative and dry that. And now I'm going in with my matte varnish. And that's a little stamp that says Paris, and I'm just putting it in a couple places. And I have this little sentiment or tag, or it says journey on it. It's just an old scrapbook paper, so the sticky probably is not very sticky anymore, and so I just use some glue stick and stick it on. And sealing that area. And that's it. I hope you're inspired to create some of your art, and please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Y'all have a great day.